I'm at work right now, but I wanted to start this video because I am planning to read one book a day for this whole week. Today is Monday, and I brought a book with me. Let me grab it. This is the book that I'm reading right now. It's Hooked by Emily McIntyre. I am on chapter 3. I started it yesterday, but then I got busy, so I'm gonna try to read this book today. So one book a day starts now. I just got off work and I am on page 128, which I feel like I got a really big dent on this book and I'm actually enjoying it. Basically, James slash Hook, he is the main male character and he owns this like city, and Wendy is James's business rival in the city, so he's trying to get to Wendy to get through her dad basically. I am enjoying it so far. I actually didn't think I would like this, and I kind of want to read the rest of the series because I know she has like 5 more books in the series. I have the second one, which is Crossed. I think that's the next book, but I'm enjoying this so far. Probably not a 5 stars, maybe not even a 4 stars. It will probably be like a high 3 stars, like a 3.75 stars, but I'm also only halfway through, so maybe that'll change. But I'm gonna keep reading this and I will update you guys in a little bit.
I'm gonna do the mini books.
Okay.
Do this one.
This one's so ooh.
Whatever that is.
Legendborn.
Okay, I can't read that small.
Okay. It's right here.
Legendborn it is.
Okay, right. Next book. Hee. I finished Hooked and I would rate this book a 3.75 stars. Not quite 4 stars, only because I feel like it was a little rushed in my liking. I feel like this could have had 5 extra chapters just to kind of explain everything, but I did enjoy this book. Not so much as a dark romance, because when I read this thinking it was going to be a dark romance, it wasn't even that dark, I would say. But hey, maybe for some people it is a dark romance, but I did enjoy it and it was such a fast read. There was 300 pages in here, like 300, there's 319 pages in this, so a very easy read. Spicy, I'd rate it 1 chili. It's not too spicy, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was skipping all the spicy scenes because I just wasn't into it. So anyway, that was the first book. Today is Tuesday. If you saw last night, I had my husband pick a book for me, and he picked one of the mini books. So he picked Legendborn, and I actually started it yesterday. The only problem that I have with this, it is a thick book. It has almost 500 pages, and the print, they're tiny. So I am on page 38. I started it last night and I just kind of fell asleep. But today we are gonna continue reading this. I don't know. I have little faith for myself to finish this book today, but we shall see. I really hope we do, but it's a thick boy. But I feel like this is a good palate cleanser because Hook was such a fast-paced romance, not a lot of world building, but this has a lot of world building, so I'm excited to dive into this. This has been in my TBR for the longest time, so it's time. Right now, but I am still reading Legendborn. I am on chapter 9, page 80, and it's getting really good. Actually, I am enjoying it so far. There's a lot of world building, which is very surprising because it's a YA fantasy, but it's not too hard to follow through, so I'm still enjoying it. I worked 9 hours today and I tried to read my book, but right now I'm on chapter 22, page 189, and okay, the world building in this is just a little too much for my brain, but I feel like I'm past the world building. I think I've got the gist of everything. Literally, the past like 50 pages, I have just been rereading it because I'm kind of getting lost in the world building, and to think that this is a YA fantasy book, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot, but I am enjoying it so far, and I'm gonna keep reading this tonight, and hopefully I can make a dent to it. I might not finish this today, but hopefully I can finish it tomorrow, and then tomorrow I can start another book. Hopefully I can finish that book tomorrow as well, but we'll keep working on this. I'm excited. This might be a 5-star book, or maybe a 4 stars. Definitely a 4 stars, but let's keep reading this. I am still working on finishing Legend Born. I am on chapter 28, page 257. I didn't expect it to be this heavy of a fantasy with it being a YA fantasy. So I am having a hard time getting through this, but also like I haven't read a fantasy in so long, so I just am having a hard time finishing it. It's a new day, and I figured I'll pick up another book, and this is just a short romance book. Hopefully I can get through it today, and then once I finish it, I can pick this back up, so then at least I've read 2 books this week, so I don't feel bad for myself. But this is the book that I've picked, the roughest draft. This is in my summer TBR, so I'm excited to finally get through with it. And yeah, this is just under 300 pages. It has like 315 pages, so I'm hoping I can finish this today. I have to go to work from 1 to 6, but I'm hoping it's not too busy since it is the first day of school. If you guys didn't know, I work in retail. So yesterday was just so busy at work because it was the day before school starts, but now school started today, so hopefully we don't have any more back to school shoppers. So I'm hoping I can speed through this book. So let's do it. I just broke 200 pages from this book. I am on chapter 41, and I'm actually enjoying this book. This book is about 2 authors that wrote a book about 4 years ago, and that book was very successful, but then they never ended up writing another book, and obviously the fans were confused. And throughout this whole book, you're trying to figure out what happened with them 4 years ago, and so we're kind of getting to that now. So it's dual timeline, 4 years earlier and also the present day, because now they need to write another book because things happened, and I guess their contract with their publisher said that they needed to come out with 2 books, and so now they're writing their second book, and things are happening. I'm excited. It's kind of fun to see like how authors write their books. Like in their case, they have to go to Florida to this like beach house where they can just kind of immerse themselves in writing. Like they are writing for the next 2 months, and it's kind of like really interesting to read it. But I am enjoying it. The first couple chapters I was kind of not enjoying it. I'm not gonna lie to you. The mailman character, I kind of don't like him, but I'm warming up to him. I do like the female main character though, so I'm excited. And this is also a dual POV, which is really nice, and the chapters are really short, so I'm enjoying this book so far. Maybe like a 4 stars, but yeah, I am on page 202, chapter 41. Happy Friday. I finished the roughest draft yesterday, and okay, last night when I finished it, I wanted to rate it a 3 stars. Good book. It had good points and good plots, but I feel like the third act breakup was so unnecessary. Like, okay, this book has 313 pages. About page 240, you kind of already got the gist of like what happened 4 years ago, why they stopped working together, and then there was a third act breakup when we literally have like less than 50 pages of book left. So I was kind of thrown off by that. So I honestly just didn't want to continue reading it, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I skipped through most of it and I just read the epilogue, and that is that. So I think today I'm gonna rate it a 2 stars. It's not my favorite book. I honestly, like, someone asked me today how this book was. I honestly forgot what the book was even about, so I rated it 2 stars. Last night I did start another book, which is More Than Words by Mia Sheridan, and I started it last night, and I am already like more than halfway through. I am enjoying this so much, and I'm actually also annotating it. I haven't annotated a book in so long, and it feels so good to finally annotate again. But this book is really good. I am enjoying this so far. I'm hoping I can finish this today. 3 books in 5 days. I think that's good. That's a good start. So I'm gonna keep reading this, and I'll let you guys know when I finish it. Today is Sunday. I actually did not read at all yesterday. I did finish More Than Words on Friday, and this is a 5-star read for me. I love this book. If you haven't read it, you need to read it right freaking now. Childhood friends, and now they're in adulthood, and they're both in France because the guy, he is like this famous music composer, and then she studied French, and she's like a French translator, and so they meet again after all these years of not seeing each other, like 11 years, and now they're in like different stages of their lives, and so they're trying to navigate like not getting back together, but just like friendship, and also like hopefully a relationship. And something happens, like the plot twist, like it's amazing. I love it. 5 stars. I didn't cry though, but I probably would have if I was in the right headspace. But I did enjoy this book. It's definitely 5 stars. But all in all, this week, so 5 days, I read 3 books, which is not ideal. I would have loved for me to read 5 books. I am still working on Legendborn. If I had finished that, then I would have read 4 books in 5 days. But hey, 3 books for my physical TBR is still better than nothing. And today is a Sunday, so I'm gonna restart this again and try to read 5 books this next week. So that's it for my challenge. Thanks for watching.